Hello, I'm back. Welcome back. I'm ready to keep cracking on this meta a little bit, you know? See, it's gonna take a little bit to figure out how much to value a life early on. I know it sounds a little Monka-esque. I hate talking in Twitch parlance. Just kidding. I love it. I think this is okay though. I have a preference. Be the running presidents. A lot of presidents like to jog. Not just presidents of the United States, who sing that peaches come in a can, or sometimes not at all. But also, presidents of major corporations, for example. Peloton CEO, he probably loves to jog. In many ways, such as... Yes, okay, yes. Liking where we're at early. It's tough. It's tough. You can roll 2 ants, in my opinion. But I also think that you can roll 2 mosquitoes as a... and I don't want to freeze the ant. I'm learning the ant, when you invest in it, you can still win, but it makes it harder to cut later, which can be disadvantageous towards you. But regardless. How we doing? We're crushing. We're crushing. Easy mode. Double mosquito also is very good anti-ant technology. Though it falls off very fast later as well. So give me a combine. Give me a buy. Snail is not what you want to see on level up here. We have 1 roll and 2 purchases to play with. I would freeze a cupcake. Roll once. I would absolutely buy a swan. And you know what? Let's get a 4-5 out there. I think... Getting your green beetle and your mosquito 1 away from leveling up and also statting them up a little bit probably matters more. Look, it's a little lad who loves berries and cream. It's a mess. I hate to say this, but you know, you asked for the criticism, just kidding. The puppy, when you buy it, you gotta scale it. It's gotta scale. It's gotta scale. And... you can't put the ant at the back with a 1-1 puppy. It gets sniped. Now you got your ant at the very back. It's ready to crack. It's no good. I think... I don't want every run to be a dog build. But I think it's very easy to justify taking the dog. We should have maybe... Nah, actually, I like this. I like this. We should have... let me rephrase. It's very easy to justify taking the dog, because if you don't have anything else that really, like, dominates your theming of the run, the dog gives you a... It's the easiest way to describe it. It gives you a reliable scaling engine when no other scaling engine exists, and very often in the early game, I mean, you don't get a scaling engine at tier 2, tier 3 that often. So I think that's why you're seeing the dog from me so much. Truth be told, it's now time for the mosquito to go. And then we can definitely do a buy me, sell me. I mean, this is a dream shop for, like, buy me, sell me. Love it. And after all those buy sells, we're still at 9 gold. We'll do it again. It's very nice, quite frankly. That takes us to 7. I think you can buy a rabbit and then give your dog some garlic armor. Freeze a salad, because with a rabbit, it's not so bad. Give me a double freeze there. We'll probably sell you, get double rabbit going. We got a nice little flex position. No, hold on. You can't do it like that. You can do it like that if you want. We need the sheeps are a nice, like, mid-game... really early game, if the meta has changed, but they're a nice, that's a scary early bus, man. But it's a nice way for us to buff our dog early, although I will admit, I think you had a great thing going with that early deer just pretty much ran wild on us. It's gonna take 2 lives out of our pocket. I got nothing but respect. So, you gotta go. I'm gonna say that... Honestly, I'm actually going to say that it's you. And then, you got to do this in the, maybe not the right order, but not the wrongest order. This seems okay. Honestly, dog kind of just chilling. I think you want a worm. Okay, I'm gonna... This is actually like it's a delightful position to be in because it's a little weird, it's a little spooky. And you can make many decisions. All of them could be right, all of them could be wrong, or the matrix could be somewhere in the middle. But I'm going to do a purchase of a rabbit, sell it, and then buy a worm. Get that double buff going on our dog. I'm going to freeze a garlic to make our worm better as well next turn. I don't know if this is going to make it this round, but it's looking pretty bad. Like, anytime I see a kangaroo, I'm just like, I already know, like, we're getting into some nightmare territory. A kangaroo camel, especially. But this is, we've deliberately taken a little bit of a step back in order to hopefully get the worm to scale us and outpace people in the future. Which is what I'm hoping is going to happen. But for now, that's beautiful. We got a little lucky. We take those, though. What the heck's going on here? Okay, give me one of those. There you go. Now we got a 4/6 garlic armor. That's nothing to sneeze at. Truth be told, although I think this sets us back even further, I am going to sell our ladybug. I'm going to buy a squirrel, man. I know, it's a little spooky. It hit our worm. It was a real risk. Don't get me wrong. That was a risk. I wish to save nothing. Freeze me. Freeze me. I honestly think a 7/13, 6/9, both with garlic armor, they can get it done. Now, I see that we have another kangaroo. No disrespect meant, but, like, do you hate having fun? Is that just the thing that it doesn't interest you, is enjoying yourself? So we're going to lose this one as well. I really think I gotta start putting some more respect on the kangaroo's name. Like, by itself, it's like a mid-game superstar. That is what you are. Coming from afar, reaching for the stars. Let's go. Run away with me, by the way, to another place. We can rely on each other. Okay, we're gonna sell. We should just pick one good unit rather than buy-sell here, in my opinion. We can actually do a buy-sell. And we need to win this one. Obviously, we're on lethal. Like, this squad is pretty good. Or at least it's not that bad. You know, well, the buy does give us a stat on our dog. But you know what? I think you salad here. That's just a straight-up salad play in my world. Now, we might lose this. And if we do, then I'll accept it. This doesn't look too bad. Well, actually, you know what? It looks kind of horrible now, but... No, we're fine. Okay, I like your snipe build. At least we're on 5 wins now. Like, it's not like we're doing too badly. We ran into a pretty nasty stretch, of course, but... Not hitting the right units, but that's okay. It's okay. I think we gotta freeze a deer, knowing, like, its value. If we're ever going to make this work, we're going to need a dog to pop, for sure. And a swan we can kind of hold for the future. So I actually think we just feed the worm a little bit. What is it now? It's a 12-17. It's a 12-18. Congratulations, you've earned it. Why don't you give me, like, a buy and a sell, just to get a small buff. Put that deer up at the front. 13-18, congratulations, you played yourself. We don't have late game prospects, but we can tough it out here a little bit, okay? I do not like to see... this person has constructed a pretty cool build. They put a rooster in at, like, the right time. Hold on, though. Hold on. We managed to come out of that with a win. We've crossed the believer threshold at 6 wins. Hatching chick this late. Very, very interesting. For certain. I think you could definitely fit it as, like, the last ad. We should have frozen our dog, too. I don't know what I was thinking there. Either way, keep it going. Swan is helping us out. We're going to freeze a hatching chick because we want to see it. Salad me. The rabbit's got to go at some point. Is that point right now? I think the answer is not yet. I just don't quite think we're there. We're going to roll a hatching chick. In that case, spend 3 to give me like a random buff. That's like, I'm realizing quickly that the efficacy of that is like so much lower than I... like to spend 3 gold to get 1 health or 1 attack on our dog is probably reaching the level of diminishing returns. Now, quite frankly, we should get blown out by this microbe. That's fully what I expect to happen, at least. Instead, we draw. I think once their turtle gets leveled up, like, that's an easy loss. But lucky us for now. Rabbit, you really, like, had your chance. And I think you have helped us. I mean, again, we're at 6 wins. I'm not going to, like, cry about it or whatever. But we do need a little bit more. I think you freeze a deer as a just-in-case me. On round 11, we're going to lose our melon armor, man. If we buy a cow, I should say. But I'm going to do it. I'm going to do this. And then I'm going to get a cow. And then I'm going to buff you. And it sucks we couldn't get the deer involved. But this is actually still pretty good. 2937 garlic armor. Looks okay. Looks okay, man. Somehow. We're barely, like... We're pushing, we're grinding up this hill. I don't know if we're going to get there, but we're doing okay. You can definitely sell a cow. I'm keeping the... Okay, now the scorpion is basically just, in my opinion, a better deer. So we're going to freeze that. I will sell. Buy. Yeah, okay. We don't necessarily need to keep the hatching chick, but I'm going to. Although... We could... You know what? Okay, for this round... No. Don't desync me. What, 2 dragons, though, man. I have a play. For this round... And I hope we live. This is how it's going to go, okay? This round... Scorpion... I mean, you see the squad. Full stop. Next time, we sell Hatching Chick, we sell Scorpion, we sell Swan, we buy 2 dragons, and start cycling ones out there. Everybody's going, getting stronger. Okay. No. Don't desync me. Don't desync me. We have a master level play, a Gary Kasparov style tactic. All we need to do is live through this round. This doesn't look too bad. This doesn't look bad at all. I think we're going to make it. I think that's all I ever could have asked for, is a chance to try this strange strategy that is an incredible late-game pivot, but anything could happen here. That's 8 wins. It did not look like we were going to be in the running here. You're gone. You're gone. You're gone, but thank you so much. You're here. You're here. And now the fun begins. Oh my god. It just looks hilarious. I don't even know if we're getting that statted. It's just very funny to see. We'd really like to see a pig. I mean, this is still pretty sweet. And don't sleep on the dragons, man. We've done some great work for our dragons here. Would you rather buff everything by 1 or buff... Yeah, okay. That's honest. Wait, you know what? No. I think I'd rather buff everything by 1. Don't really need to level up our dog now. He's almost statted, but okay. I have no idea if this is gonna get us there, but it's pretty good. We just want to see, I don't know, no mid squad scorpions. That's incredibly good luck that our mosquito got hit. I'm not thrilled seeing that you got a 24-27 rooster out there. That's actually... Oh my god. Okay, so we lose, but we had a lot of fun. There's 8 wins. Not bad. Not bad. Let's run it back here. I like it. I would roll it. I would like it. This is just a nice squad. I think it still loses. Be the Motherly Warriors. I think it still loses to a good ant, like, mosquito build, maybe? Okay, well, let's find out. We draw these. No, we win these. I can't do basic arithmetic. That's not true. I can do basic arithmetic. I just can't interpret a situation into a mathematical context easily. But you already knew that. I absolutely think you can roll a mosquito here and combine, but I think instead we're just going to do this. And then, we actually, for 3 gold, we basically are going to buff the HP of whatever unit we create, probably. Look, I could be wrong. It would not be the first time. I'm still not a believer in the horse cricket build. It's just like, it's so consistently... And this is like pretty close to the dream, considering how much gold you get early. Like, you can't have bees on everything to start with. Like, it just loses to units that are good. I know I've said it 1,000 times, but... I think we freeze you. I always, like, I'm gonna keep you around. Son of a... We're gonna end up rolling a 4-squad Marty, okay? And I think the way that we're gonna do it is we're going to buff you. These are not my ideal enemies, just for, or my ideal units, just for the record. But I think we're gonna try something like this. This looks so unimpressive. Okay, so for us to win, I think we need to be able to... we're gonna lose. The sheeps are just gonna be too strong. The spider spitting out sheeps. That's what happened there, right? The spider spitting out sheeps is just like... By the way, can we just talk about how we just lost to a summon build that doesn't have a horse? I'm not saying you can never roll summon builds. I'm just saying don't roll a horse unless you hate winning. Now, I think you can feed this creature here, which makes our bat much stronger at 1-4. Why not? And our fish is not long for this world. The bat is kind of around for the long haul, so I'm just going to feed the bat, give it a little extra HP. Put the bat up at the front, man. I don't really care. As long as it gets its effect out there, that's the only thing that really matters. We wanted to overrun a piece of equipment. Couldn't have been better, honestly. It basically could not have been a stronger play for us. You can't... Look, I understand... For every 2 hours we play this game, we lose to horses once, and then people go, but you lost to horses yesterday. Yeah, but our win rate is like, you know, 90%. It's just, it's not viable, man. So our hedgehog and our fish are both not long for this world. We didn't really try to make the hedgehog work, but... Now, swan, I'll be straight up with you. I think the best time to pivot on this is right now. We lose 1 attack. That's pretty minor. Straight up, equipment will win you some rounds here. Let's do something like this. I'm going to freeze a turtle, and I'm going to buff our beetle. Now we got, you know, a 2/6 turtle that could actually be, like, if you add meat on that, that could be kind of a functional addition to a win now type of squad. Didn't quite get the job done there. We really got to punch through. We're not gonna, I think. You know what? Actually, our bee is going to let us kill... I think this is a draw. Never mind, we win. People will look at this squad and say, like, it's kind of underwhelming. And you're definitely right, sort of. The thing that makes it better, and we just don't have anything that scales, so it's really tough to take you, honestly. The thing that makes it better than underwhelming... Sure. Can I try something here? I'm going to try. The thing that makes it better than underwhelming, I'm still keeping you around as well, is merely that, you know, equipment is overpowered. Like, this is not a 5/5. It's basically a 6/5 that has an awesome effect. And then, you know, the same, our swan is basically a 10/6. Like, we got lots of good stuff going on here. I am willing, by the way, to sacrifice... I mean, we're going to lose this round for sure, but I'm willing to sacrifice a little forward momentum in order to get this llama scaled and hopefully help us out in the future. We got a nice little flex position. I mean, that's a no-brainer buy. That's like a gimme. Swan giving us some extra economics. You love to see it. The problem that we have right now is that the beetle is good, but it's not going to scale into the late game. So we really want to maybe get like melon armor out here for our llama. But we can also, if we just get a pill, we could just create melon armor, I guess. We don't need to get any more complicated than that. Or alternatively, we don't even need to create melon armor. We could just give you garlic instead. Garlic day. Hold on. You're a 4. 2, 1, 2, 4. It's tough to see how the poodle would fit in here, unfortunately. I'm going to freeze garlic. That's a just-in-case freeze. On round 7, I actually really like this squad, and I like our stats. We're going to run into a really tough time here. Never mind. We're actually going to win. I've played LLL a few times, for sure. Now, I'm hoping we've gotten, like, over the hump with the llama. It's very tempting. I mean, you have to. Like, this swan getting to level 3 is so valuable. And then at least we get a random pair for the cost of 2 gold, because you sell it back. That's pretty good eats. I would say nothing here really fits the bill. The problem, as I've already explained, at some point we basically got to dump you. A hatching chick is more of like, it fits in a 5 squad. I'm not sure about a 4 squad, which is to say I don't think it can really work. Let's give you a temporary buff, which will also make this turtle stronger if we ever choose to put it out there. I honestly think llama at the front might be the play. You know, if we start running into hippos or something like that, we'll be happy. You piece. It's okay. We chunk through in 2, and the rest of the squad is like, it's made of tissue paper, man. Look at this. Okay, so we're still winning, man. Stay winning. I mean, this is new to me. Like a llama squad having a chance. This is new to me. You know, it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world to get another llama. Just saying. This is interesting. Like a chicken and then just buying tier 1s for like can benefits, but we have capacity open. It's possible this may work. That seems important. We are definitely early enough that if you could get a leopard to scale, I'm going to get rid of you. Like, thanks for being here. I really have enjoyed having you as like a hedge. If we could get a leopard to scale, man. I'm gonna try, because at this point, it's just wild. Let's give it a shot, right? Like, we got lives to play with. Let's have some fun. So we're gonna sell the beetle. Although, to be honest with you, we could sell the bat probably as well. We're gonna buy a leopard. We're going to buy a cow and use the cow to buff the leopard, which is not the game theory play. The game theory play would be to buff the llama because it has garlic and it, like, is our best unit. But this at least makes our leopard better in the future. We will also, I mean, really, I'm going to freeze this, but the best play is garlic on your leopard, I think. To at least give it the chance to do some damage as well. Eventually, we want like a level 2 leopard with a tiger behind it, and then we'll see how the world strikes us, man. So this is really bad. I mean, we're going up against Golden Poop, man. What'd you expect? Lobster? It's, whoa! Legendary chatter! And you know what? I respect your squad, let me tell you. Not just because you beat me, but that is not a typical squad. That's a lot of fun. Congratulations. That's a big win. Well, you know what? We are on lethal. This is scary. But we do have a level 2 leopard. Come on, man. Don't put me out of my misery yet. I'm having a great time. We're 1 tiger away from this leopard really popping. It didn't kill anything, which is kind of bad. Hold on. We're going up against horses. We're going to lose. I'm upset. You need those leopards to show up a little earlier. Okay, I'm going to do like a speed run, okay? I got enough time for a speed run. I would really love to try to make a hedgehog build work. Let's be the... I'll be a Danish geek. Why not? There's two different possible interpretations. That could be a geek from Denmark, or it could be somebody who's really into sweet pastries. Easy squad, easy squad. I mean, I don't really want to buff you long term, but that's okay. Okay, speed run strats. Man, one day the leopards are gonna rule the world. It's not today. This is really bad. We lost to ant luck there, but that, you know what? I win with ant luck like a lot of the time. So who am I to insult it? Give me a combine. Give me a combine. Again, we're going a little speedy. It's an always take. It's an always take in my world. We should have buffed you first with a little bit of meat, because we don't really care to get a 1/4 ladybug long term, but I really think the swan is like, it's a unit you can shove into every squad. Shows up early, shows up often, does great work. Let's go. We got ant difference there, ant difference. Isn't there like a super speed now too? We got to check out the new super speed mechanic. I think you absolutely have to roll a dog. But I know I do it every time, man. Woof, woof. Frick around, find out. Okay, one of these. Yeah, dog's getting stronger. Give me, honestly, toss me a little rat up at the front. What are we at? 2 wins, 1 life down. The new meta, it's changing everything, I think. Okay, very bad. We're not even going to summon a rat. This is a loss, man. Like, look at this squad is decked out. That's a turn 3 squad. I don't believe. Oh, turn 4. Okay, turn 4. Now, when you say it like that, okay, turn 4 maybe. You know what? Welcome to the squad. We're about to go full meme build, and I'll do it again. Dude, you could totally fit this. Hold on. 2, 1, 2. If you're going to play with your lives, you should play with them now. So dog and swan are both going to stick around. Honestly, either of them getting buffed is fine, but I think you could make a case for buffing the swan. No, don't. You need to buy a poodle, so we will. Poodle's going to buff itself. Buff, buff. Not buff, not buff. I respect all of this. I respect every single one of these. Give me a turtle is a tier 3. We could totally start stacking buffs on that. Or on a blowfish, but I think a turtle with some buffs attached to it can do some serious work. Now, I don't mind if we lose this one, because we've invested in our future. Okay, we're going to run into some serious problems. As a strong hippo, but I think we got good prospects for our future. We don't sweat those losses as much now. Now, we know you've got to go. Unfortunately. We can buy you. Hope we get a nice buff off it. It's pretty good, actually. Straight up, as much as I would love a turtle to get stronger, for the time being, I think we can totally just give some melon armor to our swan. Buy another one to help out our dog. Freeze me. Roll me. We're probably going to dump you at some point. Keep you. Which means you could freeze this to keep buffing your dog. We could also pill the turtle to give the dog some armor. I don't know. Let's... hold on. We have 3 gold. What am I doing? You should buff the dog, even though this would buff the units in the shop. The dog is going to need it, because it's the only thing not getting a buff right now from the poodle. I think maybe equipment could let us live long enough to get the rest of our run to pop. I don't know that for a fact, but this is a situation where garlic would be much better, but we're still going to come through just fine. I know I said I was going to do a speed run, but, you know, life comes at you fast. But actually, we're pretty close to death. This could be an unintentional speed run. For now, this does not help our dog. You know what? For now, now you can fit a rhino in. You definitely should have bought the dog first, but I don't think a rhino is particularly good. But it exists and is taking a buff here. Maybe, just maybe. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, we get some equipment going. This thing could do some work. Our squad setup is all busted. It does not look good. You know what though? This looks great. Hold on. Are we starting to pull ourselves out of the doldrums? 4 wins? Maybe yes, maybe no. You kind of got to go. You're our next, like, honestly, if we're going to do it, we should do it right away. There's a buy. There's a sell. Life goes on. You could definitely fit, but garlic on you is so important. You could fit a deer in here. This is now what you have to do. The swan's still stealing buffs, which we like. Freeze me. Roll me. And by roll me, I mean use me. Freeze me. Okay. All right. All right. All right. Okay. We're still 2 away from lethal, no matter what. Our deer... Oh, a deer doesn't get buffed because of the poodle, which is good, actually. 7/7 duck. What the heck? Is this allowed? Huge. And then we shoot the melon armor off of you. And then we trade with you. That's amazing. That's like when the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie. The rhino is only a sometimes animal, but... Hey, that takes us to 5. With a pretty good upshot, I think, for our future here. Like, we like it. Welcome. We like it. Welcome. We like it. Welcome. We like it. I don't know. It's maybe a little much, but you know what? Sure. Now we got a sauropod on the squad as well. With 1 extra gold, which makes sense because we bought our... Maybe it doesn't make sense at all. Freeze me just in case. Lots of buffs coming out here. The dog is doing okay in its own right. On turn 9, feeling a little weak, but, you know, I've been wrong before. That's probably big. I have to imagine this is looking pretty solid. You kidding me, man? What is this? We got six wins out of this? Not really the kind of speed run I promised you, but beautiful. Now, are we going to dump a sauropod? Yes. I think it kind of has to be done. Similarly, like a goat doesn't fit just because we're like so attached to the squad we already got. Okay, well, I mean, there's some gimmies here. I think it would be nice if our poodle scaled twice as much. Now, it's wishful thinking, but... Freeze me just in case. And freeze me just in case. Why? Oh, because the cow is a level 5. It stole our rhino buff. This is good. Dude. It's actually not that good. But it's not that bad. Because we destroy you. Then you get the melon armor. Then we destroy your melon armor. Now, it doesn't do everything that I needed it to do. But it's certainly not bad. And would you look at that? We're kind of chunking through here with the extra economics of our swan. That takes us to 7 wins. This is very big. Now, this is what I was thinking of. It works so well. Like, we could rework our whole squad. We could put a buffalo in here, a dragon. I just don't think we have the time. I wish that we did. I just don't think we got the time. We could buy, sell, but I think getting a better chance of the right unit is better than just getting a buff. Did we get the right unit? No, not at all. Not at all. Like, literally 0%, but we'll just keep that for now. Nobody needs to know. And now the dog stole a buff. That's gone. I should have gone to my other dog, but I still think it might be worth that cost for the positioning. Oh my god, we're going to kill their scorpion. No, we're just going to hit their scorpion. Whatever. I think we still win. Dude, we're kind of cruising. This is where you in the comments, you go, what is this team? Why can't I play these teams? I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. Kind of cruising, though. I think we like this. I think we like this. Straight up, I think you can absolutely just roll. 4 melon armors is just disgusting, by the way. I think you could just roll a second poodle for now. So if you're going to do that, you might as well do this. Just make sure that the right poodle is being buffed. I'm a sucker for these buffs. What can I say? Not great. Not a great situation. Oh, but the math is not as bad as I thought it would be. It's also not as good as I thought it would be, but look at this. Dude, double poodle build. And now, somehow, we're one away from total fruition. And yet, we got a little room to play with. Who would have thought? We don't necessarily need to do combines, quite frankly. If we like our double poodle build. I wish I could just, like, sequester you. You know, just get over there, okay? You're doing your part. I respect and appreciate that. Why did I buy a dog? Great question. Freeze a hatching chick. It's a great unit to play right now. Dude, we really... Level 2 Rhino is so much better than level 1 Rhino. Like, it's not even freaking close. Right now, the Rhino's kind of sick at cracking melon armors, but that's about it. Interesting. We win these. Dude, we just got 10 wins. New meta, old meta. Meet the new meta, same as the old meta. Oh, look at that squad. Who would have thought, you know? It looks unimpressive, but melon armor basically is like... I mean, it kind of turns your unit into a rooster. That feels good. For now, thanks for watching. Glad we did a speed run. Hey, get out of there! And I'll see you next time. See ya!